I guess we are live.
Don't know.
Again. Maybe we are.
Might be.
Welcome again to this Monday's episode of Forgotten Roles. Almost forgot what are we playing tonight. Goddamn holidays. Okay. So, few nerds playing Dungeons and Dragons through internet. Few guys sitting here at my house, and Jonas' house has Jonas and Juus remotely. Okay, great. Once again, probably no introductions needed, so last time you followed Rustling Leaves, kind of a mentor's scent, and found her from a camp nearby, a bit north to the site you fought the Trider creature before. Found her, bought her, kind of a stole her. Yeah, she was held captive by slave marketers, and you almost paid a hefty price for it, but ran for it actually when the deal was about to be made. And with her help, she introduced herself to be a druid called Nerira. She has had a ability to turn dead to living. And after a somewhat lengthy summoning or ritual, you were able to revive Camus once again, a bit with a different characteristics though. Camus is now a human being.
Ish.
Yeah. So, Rustling Leaves with her mentor Nerira away, hence Robin not being playing today with us. Maybe he'll return one day. But you are in the forest next to the grave where you revived Camus, and what do you want to do?
Did you find all your stuff?
I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes. I did. Where are those little fellas we were going to save?
Oh, they are at the warehouse, farmhouse.
Forest cabin or whatever it was.
Yeah. Cabin, warehouse,
Yeah.
brewery.
The place full of barrels.
Barrel.
And that,
So you
I think we should make our way there. Back to the city of, what was it?
Julop.
Julop.
Oh yeah, get the quest done.
Yeah, inform
Yeah.
about the shady creature that's been disposed.
yeah, that's true. Were there any contact information on the map, or was just the note that the house there?
Pretty much all the information on the board was made by the city hall.
Okay.
So it was city hall's notice board. So that's where you want to go, Julop? Through the brewery, or
Well, if it's on the way, then maybe.
yeah, it's on the way-ish. Doesn't take you too long to venture to. Okay. you travel south. Takes you a good few days to travel. You were pretty far away, between Camp Plainforest and Hulop. About you reach the city gates. In front of you, you can see the bay where the city of Hulop is shining its glory next to the mountain range. Yep.
As we were traveling, Trevor is asking Kamos, so you still remember everything before you died? From the time before you died?
Well, as I said, the last thing I remember that I just were able to see that spider thingy opening the trapdoor, and then I woke up next to that strange lady.
Okay. But you remember everything before that? So basically our travels and the time before that?
I guess. Why wouldn't I?
Well, you were there. Would it be strange for you to forget your past life, so to say? And the terrorists taking note again about the fact that Carlos able to remember what happened.
Now that
You
you
look quite
mention,
different after all.
but maybe the memories are linked to his soul, and he seems to be Camus without the outer appearance. Right?
Yes, but can we be sure though? Maybe he's a spy.
Really?
Tell me something that only Camus would know.
Well, do you want to know about the lost loot and how I heroically drove away the bandits with your help, of course? But
Good enough for me, I guess.
Well, that was easy.
It was the heroic word there.
yeah.
Yeah. So, as you travel, so you wanted to actually go through the brewery, yes? Do you want to greet them or just go past them?
Just go past and maybe
Yeah.
maybe take a rest.
Yeah, you take a few rests here and there. They greet you, give you drinks, and set you on your way.
Have
Seems to
they managed to start to cultivate the place?
Yep. Yes. Already doing some rearrangements. They have been stacking barrels like even more precisely on each other, and they are cleaning up some space to do something. Everyone's busy.
That's nice.
Embracing the new house you stole from the trader.
Liberated.
Yeah. Okay. As you go and reach the city, well described just before, at the bay, bigger city by the sea. Ships coming and going. They seem to be coming from the west, by the kind of a beach side, and they are setting shoreline, and they seem to be not going back there but traveling south. You can see a line of ships going to the distance in the south, And this side of the Black Sea is quite calm. The sun's shining and seagulls are flying amongst the ships, landing on the masts and screeching and making sounds.
What kind of ships do they look like? Merchant warship?
They seem to be 4 masts, quite big, kind of a trade ships. No cannon ports or anything alike. So, not defense ready. The crew might be though, but the ships itself not. So, you reach the gates. 2 guards looking at you by the gates. Seems to be the same 2 guards you set you on your way before.
Oh, really? Long shift.
Yeah. So, the dwarven people, they're gone?
Yeah.
Good. Welcome to the town of Europe.
Except for this one dwarf. He's with us. Oh.
Seems fine to me. It's just one. What can he do?
You are very well liked, Morgran.
Of course I am.
I think I need a sarcasm sign for this dude. He doesn't seem to understand anything.
Roll sarcasm check.
Yeah, sarcasm. Would that be wisdom?
I think I should throw it probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it goes under wisdom.
Yeah, it's definitely not intelligence.
Yeah. No. Okay. You reach the notice board again. There's still the same kind of post-it note or white paper about the investigation request about the lost building.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought exactly.
Yeah, you take it.
Where can we return this quest?
There's a mention on the paper to return it to the, with information of course, to the City Hall of Europe.
Was the city hall near the library?
And pretty close. So, at the centrum about.
What time of day is it?
Let's say it's midday.
It's high noon.
Don't go there.
And I need some new clothes.
Hallelujah. Oh, right.
Because costumes.
Costumes, yeah. There's a clown walking amongst the woods just
Basically.
giving creeps
You
to
have
everyone.
some pants on.
Yeah.
Good.
With a hole on the butt
Front or
side,
back?
backside,
Yes.
where the tail should go.
As you travel, a few kids stop behind you and just start giggling and look!
It's a Batman!
And just continue running, mock you a bit from the distance.
Mockery, you say?
Yeah.
No! No!
I cast a vicious mockery on the kids. Yeah.
And they die.
And then die. One
What the
HP.
hell?
Yeah, because being wanted in one camp was enough.
Yeah.
But that used
Yeah.
the kids in the city, so we get more people after us.
Yeah. Okay, you reach the city hall. Seems to be carved out of white marble stone, 4 bigger pillars in front of the building. Seems to be holding the roof together, connected to the building itself. There's a balcony of some kind, and there seems to be some conversations going on the tables that are lying under the between the pillars. there are a few people there discussing something. They look quite important. Well dressed. Few humans. And there's an entrance.
Can I hear what are they talking about?
Do you want to do it sneakily or?
Yeah, I might like kinda walk past them quite slowly.
Yep. Okay. Perception. They seem to be talking with their voices down, pretty much.
Quite sure that's 14. No, actually. 15.
15, okay. They're discussing about trades going on. Salt is pretty expensive. Various herbs and minerals are quite expensive currently, and they're pondering if they should swap their current inventories to something more valuable.
Okay.
So, you go in?
Mm-hmm.
Great. The door itself, a big wooden door, just 4 beautiful larger oak planks just nailed to each other with 3 bigger like steel bars. Open it, there's a reception of some kind in front of you, and there's a tiefling just writing something down on paper.
Is it a small desk or a
It
big
could
counter?
It could fit almost 10 people around it, so
Oh, okay.
pretty big. There are 2 steps going to the left, to the right. They curve somewhere, can't say because the counter, the wall of the counter pretty much stops the visibility, and sides of the building are filled with multiple various books.
Okay. And there is no one else on the counter except the
No.
tiefling.
Hello! I would like to return this.
Scribbles down, almost saps, almost drops his glasses and yeah, takes the paper. Lost building.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you say lost building?
Yeah, gone.
No.
Just occupied with the drows. They're gone now.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Wait, gone? No. Gone? Drows?
Mm-hmm.
That might be a problem. There were drows?
Yes. 2.
What do they look like?
What did they look like? They were holding weapons and they were pointing them at us, and
And you barged in?
we got lucky and killed them. Can we own the building now? It said in the quest.
Just... didn't know they were drows. We shouldn't meddle into their business.
There was also a monster,
Monster?
big spider.
Big spider. Just a moment. Take some paper. Goes through various papers under the desk and not this one. Oh, here. Just takes a white paper again. Looks like this. There's resemblance of a drawing of a trader's kind of a figure.
Yeah.
Seems about right.
Okay. You said you killed 2?
2 regular drows and one of those spidery thingies.
2 drows with a spider. Okay, that's new. It goes through some papers again. Okay, no drows gone haywire, but this strider though, yeah. There's a prize.
Tell me about it.
Shows you the paper, 500 gold. It says,
It's a bounty.
It's a bounty.
Yes.
And the building, as the paper says, you can keep it. But drows may be a problem.
How come?
We shouldn't be touching drows.
Why?
Why? Have you looked around? You came from northern parts, right? From Karn?
No.
Where did you come from? Looks at all of you. South? No one comes from south.
East?
East?
Yes, we came from the east.
From mountains?
Yeah.
Huh.
And there were trolls. Is there a bounty on trolls?
No.
God damn it.
No word from trolls. No. I would not.
What about ogres?
Ogres? No.
I thought we had a chance to make a fortune.
What about trollgers?
Come on!
I was waiting for that one.
Trollgers? You must be kidding me, right?
No, he's dead serious.
Right, well, he's a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can you expect? Yes.
But anyway. Yeah, 500 gold. Let me fetch him. Just drops his glasses on the table, like round, smaller glasses. Glasses pretty close to each other. Almost have to watch like crossed-eyed to see through them. Goes to the back, comes with a sack of gold, kind of a smaller bag, fits in a kind of a bag like this size. So the droider is not dead. Just puts a red big cross on the paper, and I'll pass this along. Thank you. Here's the gold.
Oh, you.
Hand it to you.
Thank you.
The building you can keep.
Nice.
Take care of it, and please fill out this form for me. Gives you a form, kind of a. It has a title, New Residence, on the top left, and there's information such as location, address, what does the building look like, who owns it now, was it a, like, did you take it by force or did someone gave it to you, and stuff like that.
And scribble.
As a reward from glorious quest.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any more bounties or different kind of things here. We could make a fortune.
Where did you find that paper?
On the notice board
Oh.
by the gate.
Okay, yeah. Well, every open work job task is on there.
But we didn't see any bounties per se.
There's really not much going on.
Okay.
The Empire's taking care of pretty much everything, but like these small details, not so important things, are handled by adventurers like you. So, anything else?
No, not really. Thank you for your time.
Okay, what did the two drow look like? Clothes, hair was white anyway, right?
They were holding a crossbows
Crossbows, okay.
and
that's something.
leather armor, I think. No, they were wearing.
Leather alloy?
No, they were actually warriors. Did they have chainmail?
Don't ask me.
Wait. No. Wait. Equipped with a short sword and hand crossbow. One burned.
Okay.
One impaled by my sword. And maybe? What do you say? Should be? They had 2 keys.
Let me take a look. 2 keys.
Yeah.
I didn't know about those.
Not the building?
No, it didn't fit the building.
Huh. Give me time, I can maybe try to DC realize this. Every
Sure.
lock in the Empire should be be inventoried.
Okay.
Stashes the keys under the counter. Write some notes.
What is your name, by the way?
Me? Geralt.
Geralt. Thank you for your time again.
I'm here to serve anyway.
Oh,
Those gear was kind of rugged. I think they were some kind of a bandits or something.
If they were hooking a bait with a trader, I guess so, yeah.
very vicious.
Some drove astray from the right path.
Yes, they indeed seemed.
We all do.
By the way, do you have any need for moon juice in the city? Or town?
That's highly illegal. No?
He's a dwarf.
Okay, good to know.
He's a dwarf and drunk. Don't mind him.
You.
Do you have some? Take some paper from under the counter and...
No, I don't have any. I just heard that there is some kind of a moon juice thingy going on around here. I was wondering if you know anything about it. There's a bunch relating to these illegal activities.
Yeah. Okay.
Dwarf and the alcohol man.
Yeah. Get some help, mate.
I will.
Okay. Again, we'll be taking our leave now. And we'll be back on those keys.
Takes 4 days.
Okay.
I have to send a crow to Charn and maybe takes a few days to investigate it and
Good to know.
let's say a week.
Okay, we'll be back in a
2
week.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes.
We'll be back in 2 weeks.
It's 4 days of travel for the crow anyway, and investigation takes some time and yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. About the moon juice, if you see any, burn it.
Does it burn well?
Does it burn well? You'll see, if you ever encounter it.
Okay.
So, takes his notes, takes the glasses, puts them on, starts typing in something again.
Is there any statues or paintings on the walls of the city hall? Maybe indicating who's the mayor or...
No, not here, just
Okay.
books. Lots of books.
Alright. Then that's all.
Okay.
Well, let's go shopping then.
Well, you need a new set of clothes, and
Yeah.
now we have the capital for it. How do you want to share it?
We have so much money we could even buy a bear.
Really? You're gonna bring that up?
Well, I just only heard about it, so it's a new thing to me.
Okay.
Got to write that one down.
Yeah, it's Camus, alright.
There's a new song about bear markets.
Okay, what do you want to do?
And
Shopping.
One about Negative and Dwarven Dick, who got me killed.
Oh.
Great.
Trademark.
So it's not pornography
Yeah.
because of the subtitle.
Yeah, sure.
R-rated stuff.
Yeah. Okay. You need some clothes. What are you others buying? You can find various shops for armor, weapons, simple weapons, nothing too fancy.
How much was the bounty?
500.
5 million.
So it's 125 if
Alright,
divided.
if we split it evenly.
Yeah.
Which I hope we will.
Yeah, we will. Of course.
So, anything you want to buy despite the clothes. A new set of clothes, a few pairs, costs 1 gold in total.
I just add those traveler's clothes to my inventory.
Yeah. Anyone else? Anything else?
Just a moment.
Let me check. Do they
Is it
have...
Restock. I think we should restock our rations.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
4 silver for 10 days.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Wait.
But it depends. Did my rations go bad while I was dead because I didn't have time to eat them?
Yeah. 10 days would be, if you go modest, it would be 3 gold.
3.
Which is pretty much the only thing you can find here from City of Europe.
Is there a shop where I could find jewels?
Find what?
Jewels.
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 Oh.
Jewels.
Let me check.
So I definitely want some jewels.
Yeah. You can't handle the truth.
I would like to buy a warhammer.
Warhammer, okay. Anything
Well,
else?
if we are going to buy equipment,
Only buy Warhammers at Games Workshop, official shop. That's okay. True.
I would like to buy a Fort Cave.
okay, well actually, because my upper half was well basically stripped naked when I reincarnated, I don't have armor. I think.
Nice.
So I would like to buy studded leather armor.
Studded leather armor. Okay.
45 GP, weight 13, armor class 12.
Okay.
I'm a bit more cheap. I would like to find a hide armor.
Yeah, there's an armor armorer. And you are able to find a kind of a small shop between the buildings. It's almost as if the door is as wide as the building itself. The apparatus, as you open it, you can see there's just only one counter, which is under a glass set. That you can see some gems, rings, various stuff. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a diamond.
Okay. Anything specific? Price range?
50 GP and up.
Okay.
Fifth.
I can
What-
see
what
where
is
you
what-
are going
what
with this.
is what for?
Yeah, I see where you are going with this. Okay. There's a fine-looking young lady. Neck full of jewelry, fingers full of rings, and various other jewels around her body. Black hair. Looks at you behind the counter. What do you want, young man?
I'm looking for a diamond.
So, we have many?
Thinking something around the 50 gold piece range.
Quite cheap. Let me see. Maybe this? Takes it under the counter. Red, amber colored gem. Looks to fit the description what you may be looking for.
So how much would it be?
65 gold.
Whoever takes the diamond looks over. This might do.
Are you giving it to someone special? You may want to go higher with that.
Necessary is for my personal.
Oh.
Actually, I glanced out the door and to see if Morgan happens to be somewhere nearby.
Are you nearby? Still
Yeah,
looking for
I'm-
the Warhammer.
Looking around for a weapon shop.
What are you looking for?
Yeah. Well, you can see Morgan like bashing doors there and is this a weapon shop?
I went to Warhammer.
I yell from the door for Morgan to come here. Morgan, do you know about anything about diamonds?
Something?
Did you say this first?
Did you go away from the shop with it?
No.
Okay.
I yelled from the door.
Okay.
And I come to the door and walk in after.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Can I give an estimation? Can I use my knowledge of
yeah.
the stoneworks or mountains?
You could.
Of course.
So draw the appropriate roll.
Yes, so I think it's history with an advantage.
Yeah. Do you have? Okay, let's go with that.
18.
Yep, just about right. Around 50 gold, maybe a bit above it.
I wouldn't pay any more than maybe 55, 60 tops for it.
As you drop the gem on the table, the lady says, "Oh, careful. Glass might break."
Anything else you need me for?
That will be all. Thank you, Morgan. I owe you one.
By the way, beautiful lady, you sell warhammers.
Warhammers?
Morgan?
No.
You never know.
No. Go away. Please.
Well, that's rude.
Yes.
Good afternoon for you too. Morgan marches out from that store, bangs the door behind.
Closes her eyes as the kind of shockwave.
Yeah,
Strikes
and
through.
Tiara is like almost face palming him.
So, 70 gold.
I'm truly sorry about my friend.
70 gold. For your rude friend.
I'm gonna hug the girl.
How good is your sleight
Well,
of hand?
it's something. 55. 55. Oh, 65, sorry.
No, you just said 55. I'll take it.
65.
65. Yeah.
Okay, you trade.
And I hand her the 65 gold.
Okay, you trade.
And I shall add it to my inventory. And thank you. And I apologize. Yeah.
Great, thank you.
And I leave the shop.
See you. And Morkron, you find a blacksmith. You all find the same blacksmith.
Nice.
Rest of the party is just haggling about the armors you are buying, and Morkron, you stumble up with them.
Can I change my leather armor for that hide armor on the shelf?
Hide armor?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Aren't you going to fight the studded leather?
No, why would I?
Ah.
I'm a cheapskate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I won't say it.
So this one, it's a hide armor.
Mm-hmm. How about changing it with my leather armor?
15 gold.
No.
Well, if I have to take care of that armor, it's beaten, not taken well care of. You would have to pay me.
What now?
I have to clean it. I have to spend look at this. Few.
Yeah, but can
loose
you
strings.
use this for your spare parts? There's
Spare parts.
yeah, there is. You repair armor, right?
I could even. I'm not even going to say it. 10 gold
10 gold for the hide armor.
and your armor.
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Sure.
Snacks the armor and gives you a hide armor. How about you?
A studded leather armor, please.
Studded leather. Not leather? Studded.
Studded. It's a little bit more sturdy, if I'm right.
Let me see. Takes quite a long to make this. About half a year of preparations. If we count the daily expenses, it would be 65 gold pieces.
I was thinking something more like 55.
55. 60 and I gave you leather polisher.
55 and I give you a pack of cinnamon.
Shit, I made a blunder.
Hmm.
I wanted a better leather armor.
Cinnamon,
No.
you say? From
Yeah.
where?
From east.
From east? What's an east? Mountains?
Behind the mountains.
What? Well, if it's true, I mean, takes the bag, hands you started leather armor, and you give him gold.
Actually, now I'm envious. I wanna change my hide.
Nope.
I wanna start a leather armor too. It looks so nice.
Do I still get the letter polisher?
Yeah.
Yeah! Fuck yeah.
Okay. Well, your armor and 55 gold.
Make it 40.
40.
40.
Nope.
I hadn't worn this hide armor yet. It's brand new.
But you know, when you take the card out of the shop, it
I haven't taken it out.
halves in price. So,
It's still here.
well, it's out. Like you're standing kind of
No.
on the other side of the counter.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Fuck.
As this is happening, Sierra comes into the shop.
It is 16.
Yeah, you can see them like first swap the hide armor and then try to sell it back.
16.
Back. 16?
16.
Was it 40?
40.
Do you have any spice?
No, I don't think I have any spice.
Then it's 50. And the armor.
Wait. Do I have any spice with my mesh kit?
Probably not.
Just salt. Salt is expensive, right?
Hmm?
Okay.
If Morcron shared the information, you would know.
No. Probably then. No.
Well, did he now?
Mm-hmm. Aha! But I also have this short I would like to sell.
I could trade, not buy anything.
Lower the price for the standard leather armor then.
45 gold. You can keep adding.
No, okay.
I'm not going any lower.
45.
Great deal. Thanks for the armor and the sword. And pockets the money. Huh?
I don't think I mentioned it.
Yeah, I thought so.
No, you did not.
Be on your way. I have stuff to do. There's a forge behind him. It's a kind of a no walls setup on the street. Easier to work with the fire.
Before he is able to leave 2 pound the counter, Kiara steps up to the counter and asks me, do you have anything for a guy who could like for like maintenance of leather? And I am leaning on the staff which has the leather ribbons
Yeah,
around it.
this letter polisher at least.
5 gold pieces
For what?
for beeswax.
Hmm?
Beeswax.
Beeswax. None of your beeswax.
Sounds fair. Would you be interested in these? And I show him the hellhound claws and teeth. Still.
What are they?
They are from a hellhound.
Hellhound, you say?
Yeah, giant fire-breathing dog.
I'd suggest you to quickly pocket them and not to mention that again. Thank you. Not in my shop.
Repeat.
Please put them away and don't mention them again.
Don't throw them around. Not here.
Hmm?
Don't throw them around. Not here.
Okay. Good. Yeah, I'll pay the 5 gold for the beaver.
5 gold.
Morgan steps on the counter also.
Just about to grab the hammer and turns around.
Would you have any warhammers here?
Warhammers?
Correct.
Sized for a dwarf, a small one. About to give you the smaller hammer.
Do we have anything bigger?
Depends, how much can you lift?
Do you even lift?
I can lift like 600 lbs.
Pounds.
Pounds.
600 JBs. But which one?
Probably. He's a strong man.
Fuck.
Yeah. Takes a bigger warhammer, sets it on the counter. The whole counter, every item on it kind of jumps a bit upwards as the weapon lands. There's a bigger, like, seems to be just strict steel bar with a kind of a hammer point on the other side and a sharper point. Kind of a looks like a bit of a bird's beak on the other side. 2 leather straps on the handle, and that's pretty much it. Can you lift this?
Morgan tries to pick it up and tries to do some practice swings. Test out balance. His ability to lift it.
Yeah. As you lift it, it's quite heavy. Feels sturdy. Doesn't feel about your usual warhammer. So well made. You swing it to the air, just swivels through the air and makes a kind of a small quiet sound as it goes. Feels good in your hand.
Feels good. How much are you asking for it?
300 gold.
What? I can maybe pay 20 tops for it.
Cheapskate. Well, I guess I'll take that one away and give you something else. Takes it from your hands like above the counter and gives you a bit smaller something more basic. As you take it on your hands, you swear that the hammer side of it kind of makes a as you swing it, and there are no leather straps, just steel bar.
Stick and a hollow box at the end of it.
Pretty much. Pretty much. 20 gold? Feels
Does
bad.
it actually seem like it will break if I hit it at something?
It may survive a fight or two.
No, thank you. This is a shitty hammer.
Compared to the previous one, yes.
I think I'm okay. I don't need your lousy hammers.
By the...
You're asking too much for a warhammer.
You can try to bid. I mean, do you have anything to trade?
Morgan picks his backpack and browses through it.
How much money do you have? Let's start with that.
Well, that's none of your business.
It actually is, as I'm making business with you, but...
I have a chainmail.
Okay. I can work with that, maybe. Anything else?
Well, I have a tent for 2 persons.
What the hell?
No, thank you.
Well, that's about it. I'm traveling light.
On the money, I see. Yeah. I can do 2.5 with a chainmail.
No thanks, I think I'm okay. I don't need your warhammers.
I think you do, but you're lost. Lend money from your friends. It's a nice hammer. Okay.
How much for a rapier?
Rapier. Not many asked for a rapier here. The drows are using those. Let me see.
If you don't have it, it's okay.
35 gold.
Sounds a bit steep. Can you go any lower?
Well, do you have anything for a trade?
What's up with you and your trades?
It's a trading port. You have to trade.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
Any spies? Oh, we covered that. No spies. Great.
No spice, no dice.
No spies.
Oi, oi, oi.
You can always try to persuade.
Nah, it's okay.
I can assist you in persuasion.
Really?
Just not
How?
in the background.
Hmm?
You're cheering on me like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can do it. Nah. Keep your filthy rapiers. Not that money.
How much are you willing to pay?
20.
Do you have a rapier? Yeah.
Goddamn! Okay. I'll just steal it from you while you sleep.
Okay.
It's
While
okay.
I
No
die.
rapier, no hammer.
No.
Hmm.
I'll find myself a drow and take it from
It's
him.
still a nice hammer.
Yes, the hammer is nice, but your prices are exorbitant.
That's a fine.
125 for the hammer
For
and
dwarf.
rapier.
Wait, what? How much?
125.
You're insulting my mother.
Not
Come
yet.
But soon, if we don't get a deal.
May I throw a persuade?
You can try.
Oh, snap.
19.
Do you have anything for trade?
He's like a broken record.
So,
Theodore has been standing next to the door and watching this madness and eventually leaves to find argument and ink.
so, 50 gold discount for the chainmail? What do you have?
Well, I have a couple of these costumes.
How much are they listed?
15 gold each.
15 gold.
Yeah.
So you had 3 costumes?
Yeah. So, it's 15 gold each. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, they are fancy clothes.
No, 5 GP each.
Okay.
So all 3 of them is 15 total.
Okay. 220 currently. Anything else?
Morgan also leaves with the op. I'm going to look for a
Well, we
general
don't
merchant who might be able to sell me a
In
piece
that
of
case, I
soul.
won't be buying you any hammers because fuck you.
Well, fuck you too.
No, because fuck him.
Ah.
Because the
Well,
one
fuck
who
you too.
fuck him.
Yeah, have a nice fuck day.
So, now continue.
No,
No, because
we leave.
the one who wanted the hammer left. So
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
thank you for the armor.
No, thank you. Okay, so you set your merry way. No hammers for you.
How much were the rations?
Huh?
Rations, was it 1 gold for...
No, 3 golds for 3 days. 10 days, sorry.
What was in there? Okay. Yeah, and as I said, everyone goes up. I think I could fight back argument and in same store I found the ration from.
Yeah.
How much would it be?
Just 5 silver pieces.
I think I still might have my previous rations slightly muddy and dirty, but
They're trying.
because they didn't take them from me when I died.
Yeah.
Made some rosvopaisti without the flames.
Yeah.
Bandit roast?
Yeah.
What?
Well, you had hellish rebuke.
Anyway.
Okay.
When I spend 1
I
gold
remember
and buy
moved some
many
stuff.
arguments and many inks.
How many?
Many.
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 Many. I'm just gonna spend 1 gold. So
Okay. Yeah.
use it for the
Yeah.
quantity it was.
Yeah. So, where to next?
Do I still remember the direction where I got my headache when detecting that portal?
I didn't even
Le-
remember that.
Yeah.
This is why I wanted to come back.
Where did you scan for it?
It was,
At the hotel.
yeah, at the inn.
No, it was a hotel.
and it
Was
came
open.
back of my head, and I was facing the northern gate.
Yeah.
So it was close to port, I think. The direction.
Yeah. Well, considering it was on the back of your head, you could tell that it was somewhere either on the main street or the port around it. It's quite hard to tell.
But I can detect the distance and direction.
Mm. Yeah.
So what was the distance?
800 feet.
Okay.
Around in the port area, but you
Okay.
can't tell the distance too well, even if you like 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
4.
So once Tiap is ready with his shopping, I remind him and that you still remember that time I mentioned that there's a rip of some kind in the fabric of this material plane. Maybe a portal in this town.
Yeah, it's thinks of achievement. That something
Yeah,
like
it was
this.
less than a month ago.
Yeah, I should do. Yeah, I do remember that.
Care to investigate? Are you interested?
Sure. Extremely interesting.
I think the general direction or the place should be near the main street or the port area. I can pinpoint it better once I'm there, and since we really don't have anything to do at the moment, wanna go check it?
Yeah, let's. What about the others?
Well, they can come with us, sure.
Uh,
Just
I'm like,
we are basically just strolling around. I don't really want to raise any suspicions, so it would be best
Yeah.
if we move in a group.
yeah, I was assuming that Carlos and Ogren were with us, and I'm basically asking them if they want to join us.
Ah, okay.
I thought you were speaking Elvish again.
No.
Maybe we
was
should
thinking-
make a sign like every time. I speaking Elvish now.
You're speaking in Elvish now.
Should we go post British when we are speaking Elvish?
No, like,
Because I was considering, should I cast comprehend language or not?
The fuck are they saying?
Just come on.
I
Let's
was
go.
thinking about checking the quest board.
Well, this one sounds more interesting than some lousy quests. We already did 2 with the price of 1.
And we got a house and a prize money.
Yeah.
but maybe Morgan
Oh,
wants
yeah.
to go get some boa livers or something, or zebra hooves.
That sounds very interesting. I'll go there quickly and I'll join you guys at port afterwards.
I think we just wait when you get back here.
So where are you going?
I'm going to check the
No.
mission quests
Notice board.
Notice board.
notice board next to the gates.
I think we didn't get any rest while traveling to the town.
We did
You
actually
did. Yeah.
twice.
A few rests. One at the brewery or the juice place.
In that case, long rest, thank you. I was still at 1 health.
Yeah, you seemed fine on the outside, but you were
Yeah.
hanging by the thread.
Fucked up, man.
The notice board. Nothing takes on your eye. Some mentions about help needed at the farms, help needed at the lodging site. Nothing major.
Not even hunting request.
Well, I'll go back to the guys then. There was nothing interesting. Let's check out this
Don't
weird
say
thing
it.
that you
Not
talking
not
about.
out loud. Not out loud. Please, can you keep your voice to yourself for a few hours now? We don't want to raise any
hours?
few hours, please.
Okay, I guess I can.
Whisper if you need.
Okay.
I would like to get to the place, the general place where I detected something.
Okay, so to the main gate, was it? Or the...
No, the way, the
Portal.
yeah,
Yeah.
the portal.
So where were you detecting it? At the gate?
No, I was at the hotel
At the hotel.
the first time, and then I got a ping to the about 800 feet.
Yeah, I thought
away.
it was about, then it's 400 feet. I thought
Okay.
it was on the main gate. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry
okay.
about that.
Well, to that direction, on the main street.
Yep, you travel a few blocks, actually, and you reach the sea, the docks. There are people busy around you. They are carrying bags through few ships that are at the ports and taking stuff in.
How many ships on the docks?
4 bigger.
4 bigger ships. Okay.
Few
Is there a,
fishing boats.
is there a place where I can sit down?
Yep, few benches.
Okay.
Marbly.
Marble punch. And again, I would like to close my eyes and detect some stuff.
Yeah.
Now that I'm a bit more prepared than last time.
Yeah.
Where are you hiding, my portal?
Just a moment.
Diablo sits next to Tall and let Seram has been drawing on my shoulder for most of the time we have been in the city. And Diablo lets Seram fly above us just in case.
Okay, just flying around. What was the spell's name? Detect portals.
Detect portal. Once per short rest, as an action, you detect the distance and direction to the closest planar portal within 1 mile of you.
I can see a different description here. It's 30 feet. But...
No, this is
Class ability, not a
Yeah.
spell.
Alright.
It's that.
Horizon Walker
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Horatio Walker. Yeah.
It's once per short rest.
Slow.
Oh, now I can't make that pun anymore. Because I was going to make the shittiest pun ever. Do you get better stealth checks in that hide armor?
Okay. Great.
Oh well.
You start detecting, you close your eyes. And nothing.
And nothing. There's no portal anymore. What is this sorcery? My eyes
Did you say that out loud?
No, not yet. I open my eyes and look at the oven. Nothing. Not anymore. It's gone. The disturbance is gone. There's absolutely nothing within 1 mile.
Well, the plane hate serpentine, sent disappear.
Can't hear anything. Speak.
Yeah.
Please.
The planes hate disturbances, so most likely the disturbances will disappear unless kept open by force.
Maybe it's detectable only at certain times then?
Or it might have been on a ship.
Somewhat possible.
Do I have any knowledge about portals?
You wouldn't. You were studying a bit more about nature and animals and hunting, and at your younger ages. Yep, though may have something.
Yeah, would I know something about portals?
You would be able to with proper roll. Arcana, please.
Do I get an advantage?
No, because it's further than 1 month
Yeah.
period. So
Yeah, but like the portals have been, because I'm a conjurer, so conjuring up extra dimensional stuff is sort of a thing for me, but
you would get advantage if you were able to create portals, but not at this point.
that's 11.
11.
Yep.
Okay. With certain circumstances, hiding is not an option. Destroying is. And with properly set up, you can move it around.
Yeah, several things for a moment, and hiding portals possible, but you could move them, or they've been destroyed, closed by someone.
Well, this is bullshit.
The portal is it was found to be hidden, or should have been hidden somewhere because the situation is what it is here.
And maybe if it's only open occasionally, and it's not open now, I cannot sense it. Probably, I don't know.
Could be.
God damn. Now I have lost my interest of this town. There's nothing here for me.
Well, we have 2 weeks.
Maybe we already... Actually, in 2 weeks' time we could go through the library again with more time. And now we have money for our staying and accommodation. Do we want to hang around this place for 2 more weeks for the keys to be identified, or should we do something else? Since Morgran didn't find anything interesting on the notice board.
Well, if we stay, you can do that your thingy occasionally.
That's true, I only need a short rest. I sit around and after every 2 hours I go ping.
Bring me the machine that goes.
For how many hours?
Well, not
Not
to-
now, but
Yeah.
but
You could go.
I could for 2 weeks.
Or we could try to remember what time it was when you last you.
It was the night time, the evening, just before.
or just after the gig.
The gig. At that time, yeah. About 9 or before 9 or after the gig, that was what? Half past midnight or something? I can't remember how long it was. But it was intriguing!
Yeah, I don't remember that much about it. Also, for some reason,
Were you drunk?
not during the gig. Maybe after.
I think we would be able to sleep with the dwarves for free. Maybe help them rebuild their lives.
Yeah, maybe, but then we would need to travel back and forth. It's not an. Well, we could do that.
So the distance wasn't too long. I think.
I think it was something like few miles
So,
to the farm.
Well,
yeah.
5 miles max.
Yeah, so it's not.
Sure,
Not bad.
we could do that, and maybe also make sure that the dwarves don't get ambushed,
Mm-hmm.
since we have get rid of that rider, then there might be other bandits roaming around.
Did we get a copy when we fill out the form? Did we get a copy of it for like authentication or something?
about the...
Ownership of the.
Oh yeah, 2 copies. One for the town and one for you.
Aha, okay.
I thought we could take the copy to the boss anyway.
Yeah.
Or did you fill it anyway?
There I used the name of the elder, the
Head honcho.
head honcho. Wait, where was the? No, not that. No, not that. Was it Mary? Mary? No, Mary Lambs was the fucking inn. No, Amanith, no. Can't remember the name of the foreign people.
Does anyone?
Morgran, what was the name of the elders? Going through you.
Morgan has way too many names in his notes.
Just random names popping up. No.
Yeah.
Further. No, not there.
Wrong way.
Why?
I'm pretty sure that they were never introduced.
Yeah, so I
No, there was definitely some kind of name, but
You rarely ask for names.
I just did ask Geralt's name.
Yeah.
Come on.
And I asked it for Michael Guest.
Yeah. Jason.
Well, anyway,
I wrote it down as guest, so it's guest.
Okay.
be my guest. Eikö be our guest?
I have Grim and Bevil, but I think they were the lost wolves, the Rolgor layer.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, anyway, we used... Well, I wrote the dwarves.
Just generalizing people
Yeah.
into categories.
I just labeled your race.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find anything about
Yeah.
the names.
Yes, you that's a lads.
So, what are you up to? You may go help for the 2 weeks of period of time. If you do, you just help them build up some walls and the brewing equipment and such.
How much for seeds?
Seeds.
So they can cultivate the land and...
Yeah. A bigger
Potatoes.
bag, like one type, would be 10 gold around. Lasts for...
We might want to tell the dwarves that the moon juice is illegal, if they don't know that.
How much for smiths, tools, and carpenters?
I think they're quite cheap.
Nope.
Nope.
It's 20 something if I'm
What?
Let me have a look.
Tools.
20 gold for the smith's tools and
8 gold for carpenters,
Yeah.
tools.
28 total.
Plus dwarf, so it's 120.
Yeah.
What?
Because he's dwarf.
Oh yeah. For you.
For you, my friend, only 120 gold.
For you, my friend, I give nice pencil brass.
If I can get them with that price, I'll buy them.
Okay, 28.
As we are at the house, let's say during the evening before we go to sleep, I would like to ask Carlos if he knew, ask about the loot he had ways back. Where did you get it? I think it was your grandpa's.
Yeah?
Do you have any idea why it had Elvish written on it?
Well, Grandpa always said that he got it from elves. But I always thought it was a telltale.
Well, I don't think it's a telltale, and I conjure up the miniature version again, point out the writing on the loot itself, and tell him what it translates to.
Need me to repeat it, or did I paste it? I think I pasted it in the campaign notes.
Yeah, it
It's
was
in the
there.
front page.
Fuck,
You had it.
No, I don't have it anywhere.
You had it.
Campaign page. D&D
Where's the
Beyond.
campaign?
No, I don't have it, because this is last time's.
Go.
No, I don't have it, because I haven't copied it from anywhere.
Campaign page.
But I'm not on my own drive.
Not
So I have to
Pride,
check.
but D&D Beyond.
Oh, we have something like that.
Oh, there are campaign notes.
We have notes.
Just that one specific note.
Yay. Please work my internet. My campaigns. View campaign.
You got the notes.
DM notes. One white as if reflecting moonlight through snow during coldest of winter nights. One warming, orange and red, as if eternal lava flows through the shard. one black as deepest depths of black sea causing even at a quick glance the viewer to feel death watching you back. Well, fuck.
That's what it translates into.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Aha.
No.
Are you listening? You are. Yeah.
I'm just copying it.
Okay,
Oh, no.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I answered with that it's well, that's not ominous at all.
Yeah,
Do you happen to remember if your grandfather mentioned any names of the elves?
Let me make a history check. Ooh.
Natural.
No. 18 plus 2.
In that case,
No.
You can't remember.
let me check up something really quick.
Could it be?
Have a discussion meanwhile.
Well, well, I also got that mask from Grandpa,
Mm-hmm.
if you remember that.
The bunny mask?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I still have it in my bag, and I might look for it.
Just as a child of curiosity, can you actually play this? The miniature lute?
Well, I can try.
It's now ukulele.
Yeah.
Diu-da-da-diu-da-diu-da-da-da-da.
Mutta olisi lutulle.
Lutulele.
I like that.
Oh my.
How long does it last? Few hours?
Just a moment. I think it has been quite some time actually. 1 hour.
Ooh.
Yeah, no mention about the names.
And
Yeah.
it doesn't cost you anything, you just poof, conjure it.
Yeah, it doesn't cost me anything.
Cool.
I think it needs some tuning.
Yeah.
Well, you have it for 1 hour.
That's something that I'm actually able to conjure up playable.
Do what?
To conjure up a somewhat playable instrument.
Okay. You should be able to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that complex.
No. Few strings and.
I make it music.
Okay. Performance check.
Oh yeah, actually. Now that you mention it. 17 plus 7, so it's 24. I think I might be able to play it.
Okay.
Now we have a 1 hour long Lutulele concerto.
Lutuletelle solo.
Okay, what are you playing?
Music. I have no idea.
Not Parade.
No.
Okay.
Or Sandstorm.
Yeah.
Or about some of never giving you up or deserting you.
Yeah.
Or,
Play
or making you
Wonderwall.
cry.
Play Wonderwall. All that Warren girls are like, woo, swooning over you.
Because I haven't played the lute like well, how long have we been traveling? And when I lost into, let's say, half a year, I just freestyle.
It's freestyle. Okay. Great.
Nice shooting music.
Yeah. As you start playing it, you are able to play it quite well. The music calms the people around you, and at some point, you and Diab, you are able to hear amongst the playback of the music. You are able to hear the sounds kind of wrap up into your head and start slowly form into the same lullaby that's carved into the wooden posterior of the lute, and it repeats and repeats the words, kind of a chanting about the thing written there. As if the music changes to someone whispering into your ears all around you.
Is this something your grandfather taught you? This piece?
Not that I think of, because basically I was making it up as I went. It's a good lute.
Does it somehow compel you to play that
The power of
certain...
lute compels you.
Okay, now you are cleric. You go smacking people on your... The
Yeah.
power of lute compels.
Twong. I don't know.
Diab, did you do that somehow with the conjuring?
No, that's not me.
But you heard it, right?
Yeah. Really ominous.
Creepy. Yeah.
Throw a perception, please.
Who?
As you both. You two.
Yuba. Yuba. $16?
16.
7.
Okay then. You are able to tell something as Diab described the telltale that's carved into the piece. You are able to tell something that's different. Wait. Just a moment.
Secrets. Secret.
He never told us about that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn you.
Your grandpa was a crazy man.
Okay. You are hearing one white as if reflecting northern moonlight through snow during coldest of winter nights. One warming orange as red if eternal lava flows through the shard by north. One black as deep as southern depths of the Black Sea, causing even at a quick glance the weaver to feel the death watching back.
Was there any change on the last one?
There was. There was. Hopefully you caught it.
No. I get.
You
got the
mentioned
other two.
north twice and south once. Okie
In what
dokie.
spot was the sound? On the last, but like, was it like the southern Black Sea?
Yeah, southern Black Sea.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Up. No, don't go haywire. Okay, thank you.
So,
And it repeats and it doesn't change again.
yeah. Diab, as you through so bad perception, you wouldn't be able to tell that there are a few words included.
Yeah, that's so this is realistic because I couldn't really hear it properly.
Yeah.
There we go.
I can also paste it to you. Now that you have typed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm making special notes. I'm
No.
putting them on highlighted red on my own notes. But still.
And now you need to change it to Russian because you don't know nothing about English.
Well, actually.
Do you know it?
I have to check if comprehend language works on written text. Yeah, it. But you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. So
But-
basically, I should have known if I have ever used it on the lute.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Have you used the lute?
Hmm?
But have you used it on the lute?
Well, I cast a spell on myself and does the writing. Okay, it says this.
Yeah, but why would you cast the spell and touch your lute?
Well, if I can see the text and want to know what it says, I just thought it was fancy decorations.
It looks like fancy decoration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. It's
Yep.
plausible.
Yep. Okay. What you up to?
Probably just listen till
Till the loot disappears.
something not.
Boof, gone.
And it's gone.
Just like the weekend.
Yeah,
Just gone.
the best bard ever in
Yeah.
USUAN. Oh my.
And the only one.
Huh?
And the only one. Oh wait.
No, I meant
Oh, the
during
gig.
the weekend.
The gig.
Te.
The gig. Okay. What are you up to?
I'll pass on the seeds and we'll probably go back and forth with the Europe. And I do detecting while at it. And probably with Morgran and the dwarves we build fences and stuff like that.
Yes, I will help with them build stuff and maybe even try to teach them to use some of the tools if they don't know how to.
Okay.
And yeah,
And
that's
drink moon juice.
I'm not taking moon juice, thanks.
Suddenly, he doesn't use alcohol anymore.
He never did.
He's not a dwarf. He's an imposter.
Well, he is slightly taller.
Oh.
Half dwarf.
Mm-hmm. So
Uh,
you take your time building fences, helping them building the brewery once again, or
I think we
Yeah.
should mention that you might be better off brewing ale than moon juice because
they figure that's why they're brewing a brewery, building
brewing a brewery.
building a brewery and not a distillery.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's
what time would they expect their first patch of beer?
They have never brewed, but they have some information given by locals around. There are a few cottages. They estimate 1 or 2 months.
I think we should advise them to like market the stuff
Yeah, I
and
already
sell
said that.
sell that. Oh, you said.
I said that they are better off making ale and selling that instead of the moon juice.
Selling that, yes. I missed that 7th part.
I think at least that I said, but I meant to say it.
Yep.
While I was talking about it.
I hope it's good stuff. And not watered down.
Well, if we are going to run between this place and Fedje, Yolop! Maybe not Fedje. We might as well go to the library and check some brewing books or something.
I got some information, maybe loan a few books and it's a bit warm people.
And while we are at the town, on different times of the day, I would try to detect the portal again.
Yeah, during the 2 weeks of time you travel here and there into the city, none.
Nothing at all.
Now, if I was hell-bent on this, I would probably go through the manifests and try to figure out what ship was on the docks at the time of our last visit. But since I'm not, forget that.
Okay.
Just to tell you that I do have a plan, but I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
It's too much effort. As the time limit comes to an end, I would like to visit Keral again.
Yeah. 2 weeks go by, doing various things, and the same person just writing again something. Glasses almost dropping by the tip of the nose and just corrects them here and there. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
Do you still remember we bought those keys?
Yeah, the keys.
2 weeks ago?
I have them here. Just a moment. Takes the keys and so these two, I'll be keeping them. Thank you. Turns out they're illegal.
You say what now?
Keys, they are made illegal. There's no serial numbers. There's no nothing. Nada.
Okay. Well, they were on a assumed bandits, so
Hence, we are not arresting you. Yeah. Thank you for returning them. Did you happen to go to North by any chance?
ish. While we chased the Trider, yes.
Camp play first, maybe?
Yes, we saw a camp on a clearing in a forest, yes.
You went there?
We briefly visited.
Okay, good to know. Yeah.
Who are at the town at the moment? From us. Is it
At the
only
town
him
hall.
or
No, did you go?
I didn't
did we now?
I assumed I was alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm helping the dwarves there.
I'm being
Yeah,
a
but-
lazy fuck and trying to get used to my new body.
You're doing dance moves.
Yeah, but Fiebra is doing some general studying around the cottage, like looking at the nature.
So, about the keys. Concerned about how would the two persons you killed may have gotten these, maybe. It's none of your business though, but maybe related to campaign for stuff. We have gotten a few keys from there previously, and it's beginning to be somewhat of a problem.
Have I, while in the city, have I noticed any slave trade going on? No. Could I then assume that your problem is related to people going under the banner of Golden Shackles? Yeah.
Well, you visit the campaign first and were honest about it. I guess I could be honest about it, yes.
Yeah, we saw the banners and we saw there was going some kind of auction happening.
Yeah, slave auctions. They're doing those almost daily now. Empire's concerned, considering them to be a problem currently, to get disposed of. Interested? High risk, high reward task, and maybe our queen would be pleased to give you a nice price for it.
Do you have any written information about the campaign forest? And I'll be back once
They move
move.
quite often. Nothing set in stone, usually a few cages. You were there. Lucky to find it, even. They hide pretty well. Nothing written. It has just popped a few years back.
And became a problem.
Yeah. Slowly growing though. Didn't consider it to be too big of a problem, but it clashes with interests of the Royal Empire.
I see. Could these keys be something of use to us if we go to the camp?
Well, we should get them disposed of first of all, but if you return them, if
It might be if they
Yeah.
if they are cage keys or shackle keys, they might aid us in our quest. And
it's a long stretch. though.
actually, how much is the reward?
Let me see, I have a note here. Okay, it takes a kind of a fine looking paper. It's white. Usually the paper's already yellow or dusty and smeary and dirty, but this is really white, pretty brand new. Let me see. Destroy the camp. Oh, 4 separate tasks here. Destroy the camp, 1,000 golds. Bringing the head of the master slaver, another 1,000. Oh, it's a nice price though. And 500 and another 500 are gotten after the camp is destroyed and if certain items are retrieved. But there's no mention about the items, so you would have to give all the assets to the Empire, most likely.
Ooh, interesting.
So 3,000 golds.
Very lucrative offer. I'll
Looking at this, the Empire wants to get rid of them.
I'll definitely inform my friends, and I'm pretty sure we are up to the task.
Just the 4 of you? You had 4, right?
I think we can hire some helpers on the way. Even though it makes our profit a bit less, but still. Any idea how big of a group these slavers are?
No idea.
Okay. Is there a time limit for the quest?
No, not
Okay.
mentioned. Just do it and make sure the person in charge is dead. So.
Interesting. Sure. But I need to confirm with my colleagues first.
Okay, I have a copy of this stack of paper and show it to you.
Thank you. And I carefully fold it and hide it inside my stuff.
And if you decide to take on the task, I have the keys waiting for you. I'll arrange it. I had to label them.
Alright. Thank you very much. I'll be in touch.
And continues.
And was anyone in the city with me while I was there? No, okay. Then I make my way back to the farm, and those keys we retrieved were illegally produced, and we also got a quest if you are interested, and I'll show the paper with the quest of getting rid of the slavers camp in Plain Forest. There's a huge reward, but there's also risks involved.
You didn't say. You saw the amount of guards they had, right?
There were quite many.
Mm-hmm.
We could hire some help.
Like who?
Well, I believe there's few mercenaries in the town. So what do you think? I think we could, they said that the camp moves around, so we need to maybe investigate first and then come up with the attack plan.
Mm-hmm.
And but if we are willing to take the quest, we also get the 2 keys. I don't really know if they are any use to us, but they might have something to do with the slavers camp. Maybe they open cages or shackles or something, but
Have I seen the key?
you probably would have, because you were right next to the corpses when we searched them, when we found the weapons and the 2 keys.
Yeah.
And I also think you might have been quite near when he gave them to the bookkeeper.
Yeah. So I might be able to, because of keen mind, I might be able to conjure up copies of those keys. If you need them.
You
For some
would be able
reason.
to. You would be able to.
Were the 2 keys identical with each other? Or were they like 2 different?
2 identical keys, yeah.
Identical, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to note, Tav, your voice is cutting out a bit.
Oh,
at some point.
Yep, I'll try to speak louder.
So I might be able to create an extra copy of the key if we need it. But if we start thinking about how many guards were there actually, I think we strolled through most of the camp, but we didn't go to all of the all corners of the camp.
Yeah, we went to the center. There was slavers on top of each cage, right?
Layers?
Slavers.
Slavers, yeah.
And once we went out of the camp, there were 4 guys, different guys.
Mm-hmm. Outside tree, one questioning you two from the sides, and multiple chasing you in the distance.
Okay. Can we recall, was it more than 20?
Around those numbers. You were quite in a hurry to escape.
Even though the reward is quite lucrative, I think the task itself is quite difficult, even with masonry. Still like group of 30 people about.
I agree. We need to scout, place out, and we might lure them some kind of an ambush. At least last time they were chasing us. And I think we only need to show our faces and they'll follow us.
Well, I haven't been there.
In that case, we could plant you as
You
a
just scout and
spy.
place out.
Just an idea.
Can we get a wagon from somewhere?
Costs.
Wagon.
Wagon?
Wagon. Speed. Can we get a speed wagon?
Speed wagon! Because if I remember correctly, we have fuck ton of moon juice. It burns like hell. Basically, we could just burn the camp down while the slavers are drunk and passed out.
Yeah, what about those poor animals and people in the cages? You don't plan on burning them, though, are you?
And the quest reward calls for the head slaver, and like some of the quests call for the head slaver to be captured alive, and like some stuff to be brought back.
No, it was the head of the slaver.
Was it the head of the slaver, or was it the head slaver? Which one
Yeah.
was it?
Head of the slaver.
Main. Or
Yeah,
the
it-
head of the
yeah.
head slaver?
Head of the head slaver. Yeah.
Okay.
Of heads.
Yeah, so he doesn't need to be alive, but the stuff needs to be intact if we want the 500 gold.
Yeah, he need to be recognizable. So no burning faces.
I mean, dead.
But
dead,
you-
but
You spoke of the animals and the people. If we presume that the keys are for either the shackles or the cages or both, could we try to like free them to cause some chaos?
Well, there were only 4 people last time. They don't.
But their inventory
Ah.
might be changing quite regularly, so they could like try to scout out. But first we need to find the camp if it moves around. But that much equipment and people is sure to leave some tracks.
True. I'm more concerned about the assets they are talking about here. They might not be items. Maybe they have a special captive.
Could be.
So we need to make sure that there won't be any unnecessary deaths happening.
Aren't we the baddies?
And just when I was hoping that we finally get to play as murder hobos.
No, don't
Just-
go to
just
that
burn
road.
them all.
That's a sure way to get a Todo particle.
It's not murder if they got it coming.
We are paid to do it, so it's not murder.
Oh, that's your excuse. If money is involved, it's legal. Even though it's illegal. Okay. Well. It was few days trip to the place where they last were. Right? Okay.
Few days to campaign first.
Can you, Tiap, send Theram to the last place and come back? Or is it too far?
Well, it's not too far because the communication range is, let's say, about used to be about 100.
Yeah.
Of course, I can ask him to go check it out and come back and somehow communicate. Is there anything there? But basically, like,
Could he bring like something like a, let's say,
The head of the
rag or a piece of clothing?
okay, or he could like just hoot once for yes and hoot twice for no.
Oh, true. Why had they any slavers? But it wouldn't take Teram too long.
I'm going to ask Teram to fly there and come back, and we could start heading towards the place because we need to go there anyway. Track them if they're not there anymore. So it'd be start our journey towards the place where they were last, and I will send Teram ahead of us and to go check if they are there. It doesn't matter are they there or not if they are going there anyway.
Okay. Theron flies away.
I think we can find a wagon of some sort from the camp, then to use it to bring all the stuff, all the
Back if needed.
head and heads back.
You were able to see horses and carts and wagons
There,
around.
okay.
Should we take some moon juice with us?
Well, we need a cart. But yeah, maybe. I don't think we could plant them there in places where we could blow them up, but you never know.
So we could maybe try but we wanted to transport those moon shoes cakes. We would anyway need the cart
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not carrying that. Those
Me
things
neither.
are so heavy.
We could go to the go to Europe and check if there is helping hands and a cart think we need a few mercenaries with us anyway.
Do we really want to take mercenaries now, or should we like go check the place out first?
Well, we could. Yeah.
If we don't have any idea where the camp, if the camp has moved, we have no idea where it is. Is it even accessible with a cart? It must be because they are moving with a cart, so should always be. I think we should do some scouting first.
But we are in trouble if they get to us while we are doing our scouting and we have no help.
Or if they move locations while we are going back to
Yeah,
Europe
but-
and getting the cart and
Yeah, but then the tracks are fresh. But we could do the scouting first. But let's be extra careful.
Yep.
I agree. Let's scout first.
Okay. You go scouting with Theram's help and you travel for a few days north. You take a few rests and almost are able to tell where are you supposed to go.
Bless you.
Sorry about that. And you were heading to scout the camp plane first.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, takes a few days. Theram at some point, about midway, comes back at you, flies on your shoulder and just tells you about the camp being still there.
Yeah.
Could you ask Theram if he saw the banners, golden shackles on a red fabric?
I didn't, but
Can he remember?
well, I asked him. He first remember where the red banners. Where the red banner?
Just turns his head to you.
What? Did he just talk?
Says it telepathically to you.
Ah. Oh.
Have we not to talk all this time?
A fuck, dude.
You're able to communicate with it.
Yeah.
He's a simple mind, but can talk.
Yeah, I think we need to talk about this off stream, but
Yeah.
yeah, we can discuss later. But yeah, so he saw red fabric or fabric, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
so
some
I'm
kind of
guessing it's same camp.
Yeah.
Move yet?
Is Morgran carrying a barrel of moon juice with him?
Not suspicious at all.
Rolling it through the forest.
So we could, so the camp is the same camp is probably still there. Are we still gonna go? Are we still gonna scout it out? Maybe see what merchandise is there.
Well, we
I
need
think now that
information.
Kamos is here, or at least now that we are here, I think we should take a closer look. They don't know Kamos, so he might even be able to go in the camp.
Do you have any ways to disguise us?
well, now that you mention it,
Uh-huh.
yes,
Oh-ho.
it's called disguise, motherfucker.
No shame.
The ones you didn't sell.
No, I have disguise kit.
Yeah.
And I am proficient with it.
Oh.
Or at least
He's
I
gonna make
should-
more bunny masks.
Or at least I should be.
Yep. Juuso, I would say that you are able to communicate with your, as it reads here, you are able to communicate with it telepathically, and for the sake of it, you are able to communicate simple, like, words
Simple
and, yeah.
simple words and concepts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disguise kit. Disguise kit. Cosmetics, hair dye, and small prop lets you create disguise that change your physical appearance.
Yeah.
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 Oh, you could make me a beard and hide my.
How, as written, are we going? Let's change your physical appearance.
Just your, yeah.
Yeah.
God damn!
You can put some makeup on him, but
Little bit powder and
yeah.
eyeliner and.
Yeah. Draw some.
Well, I have dagger, so we can make your
touch.
ear. Let's pointy and
Do not
cut
touch my
his
ears.
beard and.
Do. I don't have a beard. I'm an elf.
I pointed at Morpran.
Ah, cut his beard. Oh, yeah, I
You're not
agree.
going to touch my beard.
Shame.
Well, I think a dwarf without a beard is more suspicious than one with a beard. Than one with a beard. Have you ever seen a beard?
It also lets you create disguises
Disguises. Let me
that
read.
change your
Maybe
physical
as a
appearance.
slave. They are bald and beardless.
Let me read it.
At your professional bonus to
Do you happen to know
any
Morgan?
ability check you make to create a visual
What was
disguise.
the question?
Nah.
Does a dwarf get to
Yeah, just
keep
you.
his hair and beard when he's in slavery?
I don't know. Hopefully. It would be bad for the slavers if they didn't.
Huh.
How does a forger?
How we are about halfway to the camp.
Mm.
Well, I can use Peram to scout, but the range is still only 100 meters, 100 feet. So I can't do any precise scouting about camp because the clearing was quite large.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get Peram shot again.
Did we see any other races than humans as a slaver?
I think I said only humans, right?
I think so.
Yeah. We didn't take it up to be honest, but I think it was only humans.
We could use the cover of the night, but somebody needs to probably still see in the dark. Okay.
Well, about this far.
So we need to hold Camus's hand while in the dark. You need to get a spell for that.
We have a wizard who can do it for me.
Dark wizard.
Dark
Wizard.
wizard.
You are the baddies.
No! No, we became the
Are
bad.
we the bad guys? We are like wearing these skulls and so on, but
Yeah, we are wearing necklaces, trophies of our trolls killed, and
some of us
Yeah.
are.
I'm not wearing a necklace, I'm just collecting them. Same as Tia. But anyway, can we get to the camp by night, or
You can wait it out, so. If you get close enough to see the camp by the next day and are trying to hide, please everyone throw stealth checks.
well, I would like to go to be the
Extra
scout.
stealthily.
The scout there, so the guy probably doesn't have to be as close to the clearing.
Mm-hmm.
And wait a minute. No, don't go yet. Because I can move stealthily at normal pace while alone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
There's no advantage though.
no, there's not. And wait. Yeah, that doesn't even do anything. You can attempt to hide even when you are only slightly obscured.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just basic stealth.
Yep.
Well, fuck this. Natural one.
Okay.
No, sorry, it was 13. I was
Oh.
13 plus. Whew, that was close. I didn't see because the clear
Is it
dice.
rigged?
No. It's just
No,
too
is
clear.
yours rigged?
No.
2. Okay.
Uh,
6.
21.
21.
Yeah.
6.
8.
Nice.
6.
Okay.
I'm
Great.
making quite much noise, so I'll kinda stay a bit back.
Yeah. Armors clanking and clinking and. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get closer and stay hidden until the night.
Yell if you need me. Come and tell me what you see.
So you go further.
I would like to find a place where there's fewer torches or any lights.
It's pretty well lit throughout the night, though.
And is there clouds on the sky, or is it clear?
It's clear. You can see the starry sky.
God damn it.
The moon. Double moons. Shining their light.
Let me see. I could crawl, but then could you send Teram to scout area with the least guards?
Yeah. I could send him. I could ask him to fly over the camp and scout out the area with least guard. Come back to me and tell me which side we should approach from.
Yep. Theron flies off again. Starts circling a smaller area for a while about in the north. And then returns to you, just not saying or... So...
Yeah, so we... Yeah, I think he means that the north side, least guarded area. And I think last time you mentioned that the distance from the edge of the clearing to camp was like 200 feet.
Yeah, about...
Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Then we should probably head out to the northern side, a bit farther in the forest, something like 50 or 100 feet to the forest, and then circle around so we are not seen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What's...
So what are we?
Yeah.
What are we hoping to find out about?
I was hoping to find a place to get closer to the camp,
Mm-hmm.
so we could pinpoint the amount of guards at night, or even close enough for you to establish a link with Terran.
Yeah, I think I think get like somewhere like be about halfway camp, a little bit closer, so I can then establish the vision link, etc. So I can check out the camp.
Is there
Maybe
just
Hmm?
plains, grassland, or is there any bushes and...
Yeah, it's just grasslands around the camp, so... Camp, grasslands, woods.
How high is the grass?
Well, you're kind of a...
So we
Not-
could
not
crawl.
Not cut.
Not cut.
Not Can you not?
Can you not cut?
No, I cannot not.
We could crawl, or just few of us.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not quite sure, maybe they are able to see us in this moonlight if we just start walking closer.
We could test it out a little bit with Carlos. He seems to be quite human.
Quite human. Well, if he can see in the moonlight, can you see in the moonlight? With that roll, I think yes.
20.
You can see around. The torches at the campsite are disturbing your surrounding views, but you can see the camp pretty well and at the forest pretty well, but not too bright.
Well, I can see something.
Yeah. How keen are you on crawling closer, Tiab?
Well, we can try at least.
I come with you. Morgrand should stay on Kamos and don't make a noise.
I think you left me back there when I stayed back. I made so much noise.
I said that we go back into the woods 50 to 100 feet and then start circling.
Okay, then I'm with you.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll nod.
So Kalmos and Mogan stay here and be ready to help us if something happens.
Huh? What?
To be ready to help you
Oh,
if
yeah.
something happens.
If something happens, and I think Taidu should go first.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
To find the best path, I'll crawl behind you. We get like about halfway, and I'll try to scout with Serum. And if we get closer, we go closer, but I hope that won't be the case.
Sure thing.
How big is the camp in general? Like,
Few rows of tents are in a circle or motions. Let's say 4 rows of tents. And then, well, I'm trying to imagine the numbers here, but the inner circle maybe 10 to 15 tents and plus 5 for every row as the diameter, of course, grows. So the biggest row has already 50 tents or so. Quite a lot.
So is it something close to 100 meters across?
Not bad.
Monstrous it is.
I'll try to find a best place to start crawling closer to the camp
Okay, northern side.
amongst the tall grass.
Yeah, northern side as Theron was pinpoint the area. Okay, another stealth if you approach.
Okay.
What was your stealth?
Mine.
Yeah,
See?
6 and
But
Diab's.
I stayed at the forest.
And Diab's.
myself is plus, and the roll was 22.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
And
that's
But the previous one was
yeah,
it
Previous one was
8?
yeah. Okay, yeah.
26.
Are you going with Diab now?
I'm going first and Diab is following me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 20 plus both. Okay, you crawl your way amongst the tall grass.
Every time I see movement I stop,
Yeah,
and I hope Diab notices also when I stop.
yeah. You can hear Diab crawl pretty close to you, behind you. You're able to sliver, kind of a sliver into the edge of the camp.
Okay. Good to go.
Yeah, I'll ask Kran to fly over the camp and link with his vision, to look through his eyes, and try to count guards that I can see and where they are located.
Perception, please.
Yep. That winded because it's an owl. I think owls get the damage. Yeah. I think I'm correct, but I'll just.
Didn't always have advantage on
Yeah, it should have.
perception checks.
Yeah, perception checks which rely hearing or sight.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's 13.
13, okay. You're able to count at the most inner circle, there are the 4 cages. There are 4 guards.
Yeah.
There are 2 guards on the each sides of the camp, north, east, southwest.
Well,
Yeah. And you're able to tell some figures inside the tents doing their nightly business, reading, getting to sleep. Few tents are shutting off their camp lights and putting out their fires. Hard to tell the exact numbers, who's guard, who's visiting, who's doing slave business here, who's buying, who's selling. 12 guards so far.
12 active guards.
Yeah.
And while I'm linked with them, I would like to see what's in the cages. Possible.
You have to get quite close.
Do I like see any like general figures like about the sort of sizes of the occupants in the cages?
Yeah. Few animals. Can't tell. Medium-sized, definitely.
Yeah.
Can't tell too well. They're kind of in a shade.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll command Ram to go back to the forest edge.
Yeah.
The Kamos and Borgana and tell that there are about 12 guards currently. I could see like 12 guards, but there might be surely a small tent. And there's at least a couple of animals in the cage. No idea what kinds of animals.
Did you see any humans in the cages?
No.
Okay. Did you see any command tent or the biggest tent where the leader might be?
Didn't look or anything like that, but
What kind of equipment did the guards have?
if we are still in the, you are still in the forest, we are in
Oh, yeah, you are.
Are you shouting, what kind?
Can you see what they are wearing?
Or is he asking the Interam?
Yeah.
And the owl is like,
Oh, tell me.
Tell me your
Tell me,
secrets.
please.
oh.
Didn't look for it. But I was figuring that the commandant will be. Did we see anything like that when we visited the camp before?
A bigger tent?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Okay.
I'm quite close to the edge of the camp, right?
Yeah.
There were no fences, only tents.
Yeah, only tents.
Can I hear any movement from the nearest tent?
Perception, please. Some shuffling. Lights have already gone out, but guess they are sleeping.
If I use the tent as a close cover, can I see the guards that are on the northern side?
You try. If you enter another stealth. Getting off the grass is
So there's
risky
a
at this
border
point.
between the tents and the tall grass.
Just 2 meters, few feet.
So where I am at right now,
Mm.
in the grass, I cannot see the guards.
No.
Okay. Shite. I give a signal to Tiab to back away further, and also give a sign that I'm gonna take a quick look and be right back.
Can you show me those signs?
Like I point at you and then like 3 times no, not like this. Just go like further back and point at myself and at the camp and back.
Thiago looks a bit confused, but starts going back to the forest edge.
Come on, dude, we used to rehearse these signs when we were training.
Have we?
Probably.
It's been longer than 1 month.
Yeah, you were too engrossed in your magic studies. Like, I don't need any military signs or anything. Like, we are just a scouting party.
If we have studied this, then of course I will do what you say, but...
You furiously go through your notebook, where are the signs?
Yeah, I'll go start going back towards the forest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adios, Alan.
I wait a bit, and then as I lose sight of Diab, I'll make a stealth check.
And go in.
That's 16.
Okay. So,
I'm
getting...
not gonna go
Yeah.
in the tent. I'm
Yeah.
bolting the 2 meter gap and stay low.
As you put your hands on the ground to pull yourself kind of up into a more standing position, still probably hanging quite low. As you start bolting to the area where the tents are, you can feel the night dew to kind of almost immediately vanish from your clothes and face. It's pretty moist at the grass. You get to the camp.
I'll be quiet as a mouse and try to find the guards. Are they walking or are they just standing somewhere?
And perception.
I know it. 16.
16. They are 2 tents away from you, talking about something. They are carrying torches, so you are able to tell from their shadows, which reflect almost to the halfway of the grassy area to the grass. As they are talking, you can see a large figure of a guard just standing there, reflecting a shadow.
What kind of equipment does he have?
From the shadow, you can tell that he has a torch and a helmet of some kind.
Okay, then is he facing another guard?
They are talking. You can't see from the shadow.
Yeah, but if
Anyone else?
if the one is holding a torch, then the one opposite of him should be lit.
He could be facing forward or backwards.
Yeah, but I can see his equipment. Is he wearing a leather armor or something?
You can see him directly. There are tents in between you. You can
Oh,
see the
yeah.
shadow reflected to
I
the
just
grass.
see a shadow. Okay. 2 tents farther. In which way? To my left or to my right?
You came from the north, it would be on your right.
So I'll peek behind the tent
Okay.
as
And
low
your
as possible.
Stealth was 16. Right.
16, yes.
Okay. Yep. You see two guards, whom have both wits on their sides, wearing pretty similar armor, red tabard with the shackles on it, and helmets, short swords on the other side, and they both are carrying torches.
Okay.
Haven't seen you.
I back away.
Yep.
And make my way back to the forest.
Okay.
Probably should have listened what they were talking about, but
Yep. You're quite in a hurry, anyway. Okay.
I report back to the guys. And tell them their equipment and that they probably both of the guards on every corner of the camp wears a similar outfit and assumably also a torch each. And was the area where I went to the first ring of tents equipped with torches?
First tents.
Yeah, I mean is there?
Are there any torches outside?
Yeah,
Um,
probably they have some kind of
yeah, stands.
lanterns inside,
yep.
but
They had.
okay. It's a lit camp.
So sneaking will be hard.
Extremely.
Is that possible?
Extremely. But I don't know what kind of information we can get if we somehow infiltrate the camp. But because they probably remember us, it is going to be extremely dangerous.
Yeah, taking on a camp this big might be really difficult, if not impossible, even with
We probably need more than 10 mercenaries, and we really don't know how capable these guards are.
yeah.
But one way, of course, is to ambush them, but then again, I don't know, maybe we could set the camp on fire and let them do the like that. Well, it's not gonna burn because they probably wake up to the chaos and start doing shit. But I'm not sure how many civilians there are.
Yeah.
maybe we should keep an eye of the camp during the daytime and see what they are doing and formulate a better plan.
But if you think, what do we need to get the 3,000 gold? It's possible to get big amount. But what do we need that for?
Huh? The money?
What do we need that 3,000 gold for? Do we actually need to clear out it right now?
Well, there was also a reward from the Queen, and we need assets if we are going to find our missing friends.
That's true.
Every information costs, and we are not exactly equipped for a long and arduous journey finding our kind.
Mm-hmm.
But if this happens to be too much for us,
It certainly will be really difficult, and even finding actual mercenaries willing to take on that. I think, I don't know how things work here. Are there even messengers here?
I don't know.
You know, Comas program.
Well, Morgan was a mercenary of sort.
Were you?
Short.
I don't know about mercenaries this side of the mountains that much.
With other mercenaries in general?
I think they are. I'm not a mercenary, never was.
Well, basically you were a mercenary when I hired you to help me find the loot.
Well, basically I was a bouncer at the tavern.
Muscle for hire. The same thing.
I guess I was a mercenary, I guess, yeah, sure.
Don't know, maybe.
I was a tavernary.
Oh, shite. You can write it down. Morgram was a tavernary.
No.
We need a Morgram common dictionary soon.
Morgran's Tavernary Tales.
What kind of an armor did you say they were wearing?
I couldn't get a glimpse on the armor because they were wearing a red tabard. Maybe it was leather, maybe it was chain. Can't really
Maybe
tell.
they were full plate mates.
Maybe.
No.
You never know.
Definitely no.
Or they were wearing nothing at all.
Just the tabards, nothing else.
That would make it easier.
Softer flesh to puncture. I think we should go deeper to the forest and wait for the morning, or make a small observation station near the edge of the forest. Hide in the bushes and count the guards and stuff like that. Do some recon. Yeah.
Recon. Yep.
Can we make a spy hut?
Spy hut. I mean,
No, we are not actually building a hut. We are just finding a large bush
One branch and
yeah.
or a thick branched tree.
You could converse your tent into something of a kind like.
No, we don't need a tent, but we need a
näkösuoja.
bush. We need a bush. A place where we can lay low but see and not be seen.
Yeah, that would fall under the category of survival, I would say.
Let's survive then.
We need
I
a
can help
shrubbery.
ya.
Yeah.
What now?
I can help ya.
So, okay.
So, advantage.
I'll appreciate your help. Ooh, 20. Not
Okay.
that.
You get a cover.
We got a cover.
You kind of pile up dead branches, leaves, some mud or so, grass around a kind of into a circular motion where you lay out a some kind of a net created from various materials around you, and well, you're able to see from there outside from few holes you punctured into the structures.
Alright. We have ourselves a little nest.
So
We wait for the dawn. And
We shall put it on.
and try to see if there's any movement in the camp at the night time.
okay, guards just going, passing by, maybe changing guards. Meanwhile, at the middle of the night, dawn strikes. The air feels moist. First sun rays are hitting your structures, and the slave camp seems to be waking up. A few carts come from the south. I think your camp was where? North?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
set up
Yeah.
on the northern side.
Southern part has some kind of a, not a road, but some formations, some may call a road. Few carts come by. They have larger cages built up to the carts, and there seem to be some people in it. Few hours go by. The camp pretty much still is sleeping, but they unload the carts, the people and the creatures inside them into cages in the middle, and fresh new day. Slowly people are clearly starting to get into the center of the camp and to see the stock of today.
Stock of today. No movement on the northern side.
Pretty much nothing.
Is there guard shifts on the morning, or
Yeah, it's constant.
but they keep watch all day long?
Yeah.
Do the amount of guards increase during the day?
No,
or
no. Stays the same pretty much all the time.
Was there any guard in the carts that came?
With the cards.
Were there any guards with the shipment of slaves?
Yeah. There were people traveling with them, but they didn't seem to be guards directly, not slavers. And as the campsite starts to build up to the new day, I think it's good time to stop
Good
today's
day.
game.
I said, good day.
Let's infiltrate it next game.
Action.
Okay, then.
If you want to.
Oh,
You will.
Let me go.
moon juice.
Yeah, I mean there was no timetable on the task
Yeah.
if you don't want to take it.
So we can come back when we are on level 20.
Yeah. Just nuke it once.
Just be like Vicious Mockery at level 20.
Yeah.
You all dead.
Yeah.
Haha.
Yeah.
And that was the...
You smell like a skunk.
Okay. Thanks for watching. Again,
Thank you.
thanks for the game.
Thank you.
Thank you, DM and fellow players and watchers and whatever.
Whatever.
Everyone equally.
Equally bye bye.
We are continuing next Monday. Once again.
Yeah.
Same time, same place, same channel. Tune in.
Bye.
Tune in. 1800s. EET? Was it EET?
G-E-E-T.
Yes, yes.
You froze like a...
Yeah, it actually
Oh.
reads there. Yeah.
How does the time work?
I have no idea. Yeah,
How do you turn this off?
I have no idea.
Until next time.